I just got out of Jackass Forever, and every part of my body fucking hurts like a lot. One cool thing that did happen is I got a no, let me just grab it actually. Why not show it off? I got a fucking Jackass poster from the screening I went to. But where do I fucking start? Because this isn't really your typical movie per se. It's more of a stunt film that's just a bunch of stunts and about friends coming together and just doing stupid shit. And this is definitely going to be a little bit of a hard review to do. I have notes that I'm going to have to not exactly read off, but kind of refer to a little bit more than I usually do. But Jackass Forever, I had a really good time. This is just a turn your brain off, cringe, watch people hurt themselves kind of film. It's not really something you have to take too seriously. It's just a film that you and your friends can go to and have a good laugh and a good time. Do not see this with your fucking family. That is a mistake. A horrible, horrible mistake. There were so many dicks in this movie. I'm not even kidding. There's not much to talk about. There's a lot of dicks and a lot of really dumb stunts. But I do have separate categories. I am going to do good and bad. Don't worry. This isn't a nothing review. So let's get into the good. The first thing I want to talk about is something that you really want to feel when you go into a film like this is that the film knows what it is. And this film knows exactly what it is, and it never lets up and never tries to be anything different. This is a purely entertainment hour-and-a-half YouTube video, and it plays on that so damn well. I really enjoy the Jackass movies, but this actually might be my favorite one, just because it's so fucking ridiculous to the point where it just feels like it's nonstop laughing, and people, like a lot of people in my theater couldn't breathe at certain points. Like I could hear them grasping for air because they were laughing so much. So it's one of those movies that it knows exactly what it is, and for that reason, it works so incredibly well. It has its problems, just like every movie does, but it's not the kind of problems that you think that a lot of movies would have, per se, and to a certain degree. Everyone does an amazing job. The new cast members here, the old ones, Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, all those people, they do an incredible job making sure it seems like they did an incredible job making sure the set was safe and that everyone did these stunts with caution and that they approached it the safest way they possibly could. You know, they got professionals in here, they got people looking out for them, they had medics, you know, standing by all the fucking time. They were clearly prepared for this. And they made sure that everyone was as safe as they could be. And that is such an important thing when you watch a film like this, because, and I'm going to give you an example, and this is not even a stunt movie, it's just a set where something horribly tragic happened. The Alec Baldwin situation. The first AD didn't check the gun and just handed it to Alec, and it ended horribly. Someone got killed. This is an example of how to do a set right. Obviously, it's a lot more dangerous than a lot of other sets, but clearly they knew what they were doing and they did it with caution. And to me, that's a pro on the film itself, because it tells me that these people actually care about the crew they're filming with. And that is one of the most important things when it comes to film sets. So I was very, very happy, of course, to see that. There are some extremely funny stunts. There are a lot of dick stunts. It's a lot, but there are also stunts where it's like, oh shit, I didn't expect this, or I didn't expect that. Some of them were quite surprising, and that was a little different. You know, you usually know what you're kind of getting into with Jackass. With this, there were some that kind of just happened, and then you were like, did that actually happen? So that was really interesting. And the final thing I want to talk about in terms of good is it really feels like everyone really cared about this movie. Everyone is very passionate about this project, and you can clearly tell with the filmmaking being involved. This is a group of friends coming together, making stupid shit, and it feels that way, and it really feels like they cared making this movie. They cared about everyone and everything on set. It was just really wonderful to see, and they have a really nice tribute for one of the cast members who passed away. I'm actually going to look him up right now. I forgot his name. Ryan Dunn. They had a really nice tribute to him at the end of the film, and it was really nice to see. Again, they clearly cared about making this film the best it could be, and that is obviously something I have to commend because, you know, with a movie like this that we really only get every once in a while, you know, this is kind of special. This is kind of a special film in its own little unique and fucking batshit insane way, and I really appreciate that. So, with all that being said, I do have a few negatives, so let's get into those. The only two negatives I have, and the first one's not really even a con with the film, you know, it's just a warning, really. This film's not for everyone. There's a lot of gross out humor, and it surely will disturb quite a few people. So definitely not for everyone. And the final flaw that I do have, the movie has a little too much gross out humor. I think they could have, you know, did a little bit of more of a range of stunts, you know, other than dick and balls. So, but other than that, it was a fun time. It was really, really entertaining. I mean, there's really nothing else you can really expect from a movie like this. But I just had a really good time, and, you know, this is one of my less serious reviews, but I still take this film seriously. And so with all of that, I'm going to give Jackass Forever a B+. So guys, when the movie comes out, please let me know what you think of Jackass Forever. I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.